Dude, please don't do this. I didn't agree to this, and just because JR said he didn't want to do it doesn't mean that you get to pull me from my bedroom and force me down here to clean up his mess. You do realize that I have a macro exam on Wednesday, and I really haven't studied. And I think... No, I don't need this. What I need to be doing is studying for my midterm exam. And there he goes. Awesome. Oh my god! Sorry. You scared me. I didn't see you over there. Obviously, the lights are out, so it's kind of hard to see anyways, but yeah. It's weird, right? Doesn't this sort of thing usually happen in a closet and not a bedroom? I'm all for the openness, though. Troy and JR usually aren't this considerate with their guests. Oh, they're the two idiots who are throwing the party, who are also my best friends and roommates because God is a cruel bastard who gave me golden retrievers as life partners. Yeah, it's a gift and a curse, but isn't everything? I'm Colin, by the way. Hey, aren't you in Professor Manning's 9 a.m. for macroeconomics? I know you don't talk a lot, but I remember being super impressed at how you snuck in the classroom midway through my presentation last month. No, don't be sorry. It was so stealthy. It was awesome. I even added that trick with the door stopper to my own repertoire. Didn't you see me smiling at you from the front of the class? Well, I can't blame you for that. That in-depth of a breakdown of GDP is a pretty solid deterrent for any sort of attention. First of all, I do smile, thank you very much, just not in macro because that class has nothing to smile about. Second of all, relating to the first of all, that must mean you're pretty impressive, huh? Well, you made my stress disappear for the time being, and I don't know if there's a more impressive feat than that. Should we, sit on the bed? If you're not comfortable with that, it's totally fine. You've just been standing in that corner, and it does not look very pleasant. Good. We are in luck because this is the best mattress in the entire house, which I have no doubt Troy took into consideration before shoving us in here. So, what brings you here on this fine evening to the degenerate world of the Troy and JR house party? Uh-huh. Yeah. Sure. You seem just as brain dead as the rest of the usual crowd. No, I definitely did not mean that. You still have that sparkle in your eyes, and everyone else here is dead inside. Yes, including me. Although I don't actively participate in the degeneracy, I let it occur in my place of residence, so I'm just as bad. Wow. Thanks. No snarky comments. I kind of put that wall up whenever I have to engage in this type of setting. I don't really enjoy the crowd that Troy invites to these things, and when I have to come down and get some food at 11 at night, and everyone is dying to find a sober person to be their therapist, putting out that vibe to people is the easiest way to just shut them down without being just rude. Anyways, you didn't answer my question. What brings you here? Jeremiah. I like to think that I know all of the people who usually come to these, and I swear I don't remember someone named Jeremiah. Are you sure you're at the right party? Because Maddie Swift always throws his parties on Thursday nights too. I could call him and ask him to ask around if you want. Oh, he is here. Okay, cool. He told you it was his party? Jeremiah. Wait, does he have blonde hair? Very clearly dyed, heterochromia, blue on the left, green on the right, and does he always wear a bucket hat? JR's name is Jeremiah? Well, Yeah, he's my best friend, but he told us his name was JR when we met in orientation, and I guess I just never thought to follow up on that. Don't worry, I won't tell him that you told me, but in exchange for such a promise, I have to know. How in the hell do you know JR to the point that you call him Jeremiah and he invited you to one of his house parties? Huh. I guess he did say something about getting a tutor at the beginning of the semester, but I just figured that he didn't go through with it since he hasn't mentioned it since. Wait, why did you act like you didn't know who JR was when I mentioned him? Oh, okay, school records. That makes sense, I guess. And he never corrected you at all? Wow. He must really have liked you then. Jeremiah doesn't really open up to people very easily. He went through some major trauma with his friend group in high school, and if it wasn't for the fact that Troy dormed with him and I was best friends with Troy, he probably would not be at this party in this circumstance now. Yeah. So it is incredibly impressive that you got him to open up that much. Very few people get to see him in his true golden retriever form, so consider yourself very lucky. Thanks for tutoring him, by the way. Troy and I always worry about him on a semester by semester basis, so at least I can be sure that he is in good hands now. Oh, come on. I may not be the most engaged in macro, but I still notice how attentive you are. Whenever Manning is getting on us about not doing the readings, you're always there to bail everyone out. Sure, Larry does it too, but he makes sure to hold a minute-long seminar about how superior he is whenever he answers a question. You just answer and get him moving on to the next lecture topic. It says, hey, I'm a smart girl who likes learning, but I'm not Larry. Yeah. You talked with JR about me. What kind of things? Really? That's surprising because he's not really the type of guy to be complimentary. Actually, he's never like that unless... Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. I have my face in my hands right now because I'm embarrassed about what is inevitably going to come out of my mouth next. Oh, it definitely is that bad, but okay. Here it goes. I have definitely mentioned to both Troy and JR that I may have a very properly sized crush on you. I'm being very serious. You're smart, you're cute. From this conversation, it's evident that you're very kind and charming. You're shy, and that is very attractive to me. Absolutely the whole package. I think that's why they set this up so intentionally and why it's definitely been 7 minutes and they haven't come to get us yet. I'm so sorry if I've made you feel Hey... Why do you have your head in your hands now? There is no way you could do anything more embarrassing than what I just did. Hey, I know I'm kind of popular. God, is that even a term in college? But I still have feelings, so please don't play around with me like that. You're serious. You're serious. But you haven't even seen me outside of macro, and I don't even really talk in that class, so how would you even know that you have a crush on me? That checks out. He has been bugging me about being single for the past couple years, and he's always talking about me settling down with a nice girl, and I guess you are intended to be the nice Nice girl. Did I live up to the expectations? I can't help it. You're the one making me blush so hard over here. Wait. Did you ever tell him that you were interested in me? Ah, that makes sense. Well, I hate to tell you, but JR has played the both of us like fiddles. I mean that the spin the bottle game you were participating in was an elaborate ruse to get both of us in here and start talking, all with the pretense of them knowing that we both liked each other and that given enough rope, we would both hang ourselves. And we did. So, you like me? Cool. I do. Do you like movies? There's a midnight screening of the Barbie movie at the theater tonight, and I was wondering if you would like to blow this popsicle stand and go on a date with me there. I know. I did actually say I had to study, which is why maybe we could do that together when we go to get lunch tomorrow. Awesome. 2 more questions before we hit the road. 1, what type of cookie do you want us to pick up from Insomnia on our way? Great choice. 2, can I kiss you? We have to break this off now because I would do unspeakable things to you if we kept going. Plus, I've been waiting for Barbie for a year and I have a bunch of kinetic energy that cannot be contained. You are laughing at my puns? Please remind me to thank JR tomorrow for introducing me to my soulmate. All right, let me text JR and we will get out of here. I guess we can kiss a little more while we wait. Sure.